It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see Sacramento going up against Philadelphia. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Two Titans of the game going head-to-head tonight here at Center, Greg. This is the matchup everyone will be watching.
And how can you not when you have a talented center matchup like we have tonight? I don't expect either player to give it in.
From deep, Williams. Ratliff with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here is Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. He dialed that one up from long distance. Williams has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Pass to Snow. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Divac. The kick out to Anderson. Driving to the basket. Nobody near Williams. Off target from three-point range. Here's Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
The shot by Williams, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kukoc can't get it to go. Anderson outside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Snow. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. On the wing, Kukoc. Down low, here's Ratliff. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Outstanding decision from Kukoc, showing how versatile he is as a passer.
The kick out to Anderson, and stolen by Iverson. Now the 76ers on the break, and the dunk by Iverson.
Look, in this league, you got to get easy buckets when you can, so you run every chance you get. So much easier to score in the full court than in the half court.
They get it back. Tries again, and it's Weber getting it to go.
Inside, Weber, confident and fearless. There's so much power behind his attack.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Snow, the pass to Kukoc. Releases from 15, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here now is Weber. He's coming off a 22-point game against...
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. Snow against Anderson. Here's Iverson. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to them.
Here's Weber. Divac trying to free himself up. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Snow, the pass to Hill. Divac with some nice D. And for Sacramento, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Williams dishes to Divac. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the 76ers. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Snow against Anderson. Inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
To the middle. Here's Weber. That shot, no good. Hill with some nice D. Iverson passes to Snow. Back to Iverson. Lets it fly from 18. Divac's the rebound. Weber, the pass to Divac. Stolen by Ratliff. And he drives in. And the shot is good.
Boy, that was a right-now drive by Snow. Really catching the defense unaware.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Snow. On the wing, Iverson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Divac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson against Ratliff. Weber, the pass to Williamson. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Williams kicks to Divac. 6 on the shot clock. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
No good from Ratliff. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Williams scanning the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Iverson outside. Ratliff a screen on Anderson. From deep, Iverson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Williams with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 6 points.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Here's Snow. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Snow. Back to Kukoc. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Williams. Now Anderson, guarded by Kukoc. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Jason Williams. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So here we are in the back half of the schedule. In general, Greg, does locker room chemistry improve over the course of a long season.
Well, that's what you hope. In reality, so much hinges on the team's success. If you're winning, it's good vibes all around. If you're losing, not so much.
The 76ers making a switch here. Tigers checked in for Theo Ratliff. Lynch comes in for Hill. McKee's checked in for Iverson. And Ollie subbed in for Snow. It's stolen by D-Box. One-on-one here. There's Williams. McKee with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Kings. Divac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Geiger against Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Ollie. Pass to McKee. Fires, high post. Lynch's shot is off. Kings leading now by 6. Williams dishes to Weber. Williamson outside. Weber a screen. The drive by Williamson.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Hill is checked in for the 76ers.
Number 40, Tyrone Hill.
Here's McKee, still scoreless.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run. And the rebound goes to Divac.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Williams passes to Anderson. Weber with a screen on Lynch. Anderson outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bowman's checked in and finished off by Anderson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's McKee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the wing right side. Bowman passes to McKee. Over Anderson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Ollie's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to McKee. Here is Lynch. To end the cold streak. Divac with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Ollie, still without a basket. For 3, McKee gets the three-pointer to fall. McKee's got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea. Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Good demonstration of concentration there from Webber. Even with the hit, he stayed under control and got it up and down.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Philadelphia trails by 9. McKee the pass to Allen. Here's Geiger. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now, here is Webber. Kicks it out to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point Kings lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's McKee. Here's Lynch. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Ollie. Nothing on the board. McKee the pass to Lynch. Stolen by Anderson. Webber outside. And Anderson slams it in.
Anderson taking flight. Check him out. Defense gave him all the room he needed there.
Philadelphia trails by 16. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Kings making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Bowman's checked in. Pass to McKee. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Bowman to end the run. Rebound by the Kings. Divac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Webber a screen. Here he goes. Back to Stojakovic. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Kings lead by 18.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bowman. Pass to McKee. Three-pointer. Divac the rebound. Divac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense right on him. And he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia trails by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count that bucket.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Kings.
And Williams, here we go. Divac misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's tipped.
The 9 shots. Webber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
Sacramento foul. Jason Williams.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bowman. No good on the quick three. Kings leading now by 16. Stojakovic dishes to Weber. Rebounded by McKee. Philadelphia shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. It's blocked. He picked up 12 points in their last win again. Takes it off the glass.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
McKee with it. To the right side. Here's Bowman, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Jason Williams, he's checked in for the Kings. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Ratliff. Pass to Iverson from 17 feet out. And they'll get another chance. Now McKee to the left side wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Geiger, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Another shot. A nice shot by Ratliff. Ratliff's got his second basket.
Boy, you got to respect the hustle on the glass right there.
Williams against Iverson. Outside Stojakovic. Geiger with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Iverson. To the left wing. Now here's McKee. 5 points in the game. Ratliff with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Vlade Divac. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the 76ers. Snow comes in for McKee. No good on the second free throw.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Weber, the pass to Delp. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Delp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Snow. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Kings. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And checking out Sacramento, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here is Weber. He's got 13. Here's Stojakovic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Outside, Kukoc. No good on the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
There's Williams with the 3. Knocked loose. Philadelphia trails by 17. Here's Snow. Iverson outside. The 76ers with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
You know, at over 7 feet tall with a diverse offensive skill set, Vlade Divac is really a unique kind of player. Very fun to watch.
Hill, he's checked in for Geiger. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Snow. Six on the shot clock. From deep, Iverson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Divac has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Weber, the pass to Dell. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And it's Williams with the ball for Sacramento. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Divac, the pass to Williams. A shot off that time. Philadelphia trails by 16. Here's Snow. Pass to Hill. Shoots over Divac. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Stojakovic. Last time, 14 points for him. Outside to Weber. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Stojakovic missing. Philadelphia shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. From deep, Iverson. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Kings leading now by 16. Divac with it. 14 points from him the last game again.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the Kings pick up 2. Snow, the pass to Ratliff. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Ratliff hits them both. The Kings shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Stojakovic. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Iverson. And here we go. Here's Kukoc. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Kukoc has got 6 points.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Ratliff against Divac. To the inside. Weber kicks to Divac. 4 on the clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson, the 17-footer. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Divac against Snow. They double-team Divac. Right wing. Here's Delk. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
Here's Snow. Outside, Kukoc. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Kukoc has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they got Kukoc riled up with that last shot. He wanted to silence them with a 3 of his own.
Divac dishes to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Williams against Iverson. Goes up from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Williams passes to Divac. Back to Williams. It could go, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Sacramento, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Webber in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Snow. Iverson left side. Divac the rebound. Divac has got his 16th rebound on the night. Anderson kicks to Divac. Pass to Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Snow. Kukoc for 3. Divac the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williamson looking it over. Divac against Ratliff. 6 to shoot. Divac dishes to Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia trails by 16. Here's Kukoc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
Divac, the pass to Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
He made extra sure that goes in.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Kukoc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kukoc has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Up top, Divac. He's covered by Ratliff. To the paint. There's the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wanting to get his teammates in a rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
Williams kicks to Divac. Intercepted. An even 3-on-3 break. Kukoc for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Weber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Divac against Iverson. Divac, the pass to Williamson. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Divac in the post. He's against Hill. Divac kicks to Anderson. Pass to Weber. Williamson right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Divac. Divac has got 4 assists in the game.
On the offensive end, Webber has simply been unleashed in this one. I think the defense is going to have to adjust to how aggressive Webber has been.
No good from Ratliff. And Webber's got the ball here for the Kings. Down low, Divac. It's hauled in by Theo Ratliff. Ratliff's got 7 rebounds in the game. The try by Iverson. And there it is for him.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Here's Snow following the basket by Vlade Divac. Iverson outside. Pass to Kukoc from outside the arc. Webber pulls it in. Webber's got 6 rebounds in the game. Snow against Williams to the wing on the left. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
76ers ball.
Here's Snow. Pass to Hill. Knocked away. And that one is good. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Inside. Divac, that's good.
Divac doing work in the paint, just too strong.
Philadelphia trails by 12. And the 76ers call time here. Chris Webber really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's Snow. Pass to Hill. And it's blocked by Divac.
Excellent block from Divac that time. Good timing and anticipation.
He goes up again. Williams for 3. Excellent D there from Ratliff. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Snow. Pass to Kukoc. Hill, a screen on Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Kukoc against Anderson. The 76ers again can't hit it. Kings leading now by 12. Over in the corner, Williamson. Divac dishes to Anderson. Webber in the post. He's covered by Snow. Divac kicks to Williamson. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia trails by 12. Kukoc pass to Ratliff. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kukoc against Divac. They double-team Divac. Williams for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Williamson after the miss from Allen Iverson. Webber dishes to Divac. Good, and Webber gets the assist. Webber's got 6 assists now in the game.
A truly selfless player. Webber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
Outside, Kukoc. Connects from 3-point range. Kukoc has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Williams kicks to Webber. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Pass to Divac. And here's Weber. He's guarded by Hill. Weber can't hit. Philadelphia trails by 9. Kukoc pass to Snow. Back to Kukoc. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Divac. King shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Snow. And here's Iverson outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. Stolen by Ratliff. Here's Snow. Here's the drive. Here's Iverson. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Weber, and it's sent back by Hill. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tigers checked in for Hill. Lynch comes in for Iverson. And it's McKee in for Snow. Now here's McKee. He has 5. Outside, Kukoc. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Divac, the pass to Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Amongst the best passing centers in the game, Divac always knows where to move the rock.
Now McKee. Pass to Kukoc. Ratliff a screen on Anderson. Kukoc pass to Ratliff. Count it. Ratliff's got 11 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the paint. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Kukoc from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Kukoc has got 20 points.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Over to the left wing. Weber dishes to Williams. Good, and Weber gets the assist. He's got 11.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
McKee against Williams. And stolen by Williamson. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Divac in the post. Defended by Geiger. Divac, the pass to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Williams against Ali. Lang guarded by Weber, and they pick up 2. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Dell. Kings moving the ball around. To the inside. Back to Divac. Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Weber pulls it in. Up top, Divac. He's guarded by Ali. To the left wing. Here's McKee. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Sacramento with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Divac. Here's Stojakovic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now here's McKee. Tight defense on him.
Who's got ball? I'm open right here.
Here's Ali. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kings leading now by 10. Pass to Delp. Back to Weber. Now here's Divac. Defended by Geiger. Divac, the pass to Delp. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Delp's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Kings. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Lynch. The 15-footer. They get it back. Geiger. Great D that time from Divac. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Philadelphia trails by 12. Now here's McKee. And Divac pulls it down. Weber against Ali. The kick out to Williams. Weber a screen. The tray. Williams gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 15.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's McKee. Lang guarded by Weber. Divac comes with the double team. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And McKee gets it to go.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
Sacramento leading by 13. Divac dishes to Stojakovic. Off with the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Lynch's shot is good.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
Divac, the pass to Stojakovic. Outside to Weber. On the wing, Williams. Geiger against Divac. Here's Stojakovic.
Ball over from below basket. 76ers ball. In for Philadelphia, Nazir Mohammed. Bowen.
Philadelphia trails by 11. Here's Bowman. Pass to McKee. Muhammad against Weber. Poked loose. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They double-team Divac. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Divac. Weber's got 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
McKee for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Delp. Defended by Geiger. Stojakovic. Releases. Lynch against Divac. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Divac, the pass to Stojakovic. It's not going to go for him. McKee with the defensive effort.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Divac kicks to Stojakovic. For the three. That shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McKee. The 76ers with another miss. Kings leading now by 12. To the middle. It's stolen. Outside, Kukoc. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Vlade Divac. First one falls for him. Hill, he's checked in for McKee.
Theo
Ratliff hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Divac. Pass to Stojakovic. Kukoc with the steal. Iverson left side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now, here's Stojakovic. Weber with a screen on Kukoc. Stojakovic with the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ratliff's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kukoc from outside. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ratliff against Divac. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Kukoc. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Kukoc has got 14 points now in the second half. Williams against Kukoc. Delp the pass to Weber. And here's Divac. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stojakovic. And the layup's good off the glass. Stojakovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Snow. Allen Iverson on the way. Baseline J on the way. And Divac pulls it down. Kings leading now by 11. Pass to Stojakovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Snow. Iverson outside, looking to get back on track here. Rebound by the Kings. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low, here's Weber. Pass to Delp. Williams with the ball. Now Stojakovic. And the 3 off target.
Get there.
Iverson outside. Outside, Kukoc. And here is Iverson.
Switch.
Pass to Snow. Shoots over Divac. Another miss by Philadelphia. Kings leading now by 13. Williams with the ball. Driving inside. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, here's Hill. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I really like how he just muscled that one in through the contact. Great strength on the finish.
The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. And Weber throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Timeout called, 76ers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia trails by 14. Here's Snow. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
Weber with a screen on Kukoc. Lays it up off the glass. Stojakovic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now Iverson can't hit the free throw line jump.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Divac, the pass to Stojakovic. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Snow. Hill dishes to Iverson. Here's Snow. No one near him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Williams. It's blocked. Here's Snow. And here's Iverson outside. Not going to go that time.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Sacramento.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Kukoc against Weber. Here's Divac. Kukoc with the rebound. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Releases from 15. Ratliff's shot is good.
Nice dime there. Put it right where it needed to be.
Tony Kukoc.
And it's Williams with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Stojakovic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Kings lead by 12.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Divac. Sweet move. Misses the shot. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Pistons going up against Orlando. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here in the middle of the season now, Greg, how hard is it to build a rhythm for the players for the rest of the year?
You know, traveling to a new city every few days, it's rough. You need little rituals or routines to kind of keep a rhythm as the season goes on.
Here is Outlaw. Mercer, covered by Mills. Here's Mercer. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Orlando ball.
And Hill over to help. Here's Armstrong. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Stackhouse. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Armstrong passes to Mercer. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Leitner. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Armstrong against Hunter. To the inside. Wallace drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. Mercer passes to Wallace.
Able to contest without fouling. That's excellent defense.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket is good.
With this touch around the hoop, Leitner will eat you alive down low.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Charlotte.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Mercer passes to Wallace. Here's Armstrong. A three-pointer is right on target.
That corner 3, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
Down low, here's Leitner. A second chance effort. Now Stackhouse. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And Stackhouse throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here is Armstrong following the bucket by the Pistons. The high post shot. Rebound by the Pistons. Leitner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hill looking it over. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Hill. And now in transition with Stackhouse. Here we go. And Stackhouse throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here is Armstrong. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Detroit foul. Lindsey Hunter. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Armstrong. 6 to shoot. High, arcing shot. Outlaw kicks to Wallace. Here's Armstrong.
Love the high-intensity effort on defense that time from Stackhouse.
Another miss by Orlando. Here's Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Hill's got his second bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Team foul.
Pass to Outlaw. And here is Wallace, covered by Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mercer. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Leitner. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here is Outlaw. He has yet to score. Armstrong with it. 6 on the shot clock. Magic moving the ball around. 2 points. That one goes.
Assist goes to Mercer.
Here's Hunter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Pass to Leitner. Shoots. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Orlando trails by 9. Outlaw dishes to Armstrong. Out to Wallace. Hit the floater. Hills with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And that one, good. Leitner's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Orlando with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Now Armstrong. Got a piece of it.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
Here's Stackhouse, and Stackhouse throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Armstrong after the basket by Detroit. Got a piece of it. Mercer covered by Hunter. Pass to Armstrong. Over Leitner. That misses off the backboard.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Armstrong. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Washington.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the paint, pulls up. Back to Hunter. Stackhouse outside. Here's Leitner. 8 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tell you what, Leitner is a reliable and versatile big guy. A creative scorer who also does a good job rebounding.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Mercer covered by Mills. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Here's Leitner. Over Doliak. Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando trails by 13. Here's Mercer. Here's Garrity. Pass to Atkins. Here's Maggette. Misses the 3. Hunter with it. Picked up by Maggette. Inside, Leitner. Mills in the corner. Outside Hill. Takes it inside. Here's Leitner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Leitner's got 12 in the game.
You can count on Leitner getting it done offensively. Plays with a lot of skill and fire and can play through contact.
Here's Atkins. He had 10 points in the win against Washington.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Garrity. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Moore.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side Hill. Lots of room. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Mercer, he's guarded by Hill. Mercer passes to Doliak, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for the Magic, Michael Doliak at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and the Magic making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Orlando trails by 15. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Magic. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And checking out Detroit, a half game back.
And when I look at Orlando, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Hunter down low. He's covered by Armstrong. Williams kicks to Stackhouse. Back to Williams. Maggette against Hill. The putback. Rebound by Goliak. Orlando trails by 12. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Stackhouse, good. Stackhouse has got 8 points.
You're playing around with fire anytime you let Stackhouse get this close now. He's a potent offensive scorer.
Here's Atkins, covered by Hunter. Atkins misses. Now, here's Hunter. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pistons lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Hill. And Garrity pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And Stackhouse kicks to Hill. Pass to Hunter. Down low, 5 to shoot. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hunter against Armstrong. Driving the lane. Moore with the block. Hill against Maggette. Hill drives in. And the shot goes down. Hill's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Detroit?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Detroit leading by 14. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Atkins, still without a basket. Maggette outside. Another miss by Orlando. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Stackhouse. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Atkins. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Garrity, good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Williams. Following the three-pointer by Orlando. The drive by Hill over Maggette. And Garrity pulls it down. Garrity's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent Hill picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the first one drops. Curry's checked in for the Pistons. And Orlando making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Stackhouse with it. 10 points for him. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Hunter finds Williams. Here's the three. Hunter, no good. Orlando trails by 13. Here's Atkins. He has yet to score. Pass to Armstrong. Clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Pistons making a change here. Bushler's checked in. Detroit leading by 13. And here is Hunter. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Williams a screen. Here's Stackhouse. Drains the three-pointer. Stackhouse has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Clearly a positive sign. When Stackhouse is knocking down the three ball, the offense really opens up.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Orlando trails by 16. Now Armstrong. He has 5. Elbow shot. He can't get that one. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Pistons.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Stackhouse, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's the three. Another miss by Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
That one falls. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Stackhouse always keeping his head up. Great vision out there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Detroit foul. Lindsey Hunter.
Curry's checked in for Bush foul. Corey Maggette. He's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Armstrong. They need this. Rebound, Detroit. Stackhouse outside. Here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Hunter's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Armstrong with it. 5 points in the game. Curry brings the double. Here's Amici. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
The Magic have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons leading by 20. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Curry.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Here's Amici. Rebounded by the Pistons. Morris got his 5th rebound in this one. And Curry has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now, here's Hunter. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Hunter dishes to Williams. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Curry. Back to Stackhouse. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Love when he takes an initiative like this because it forces the defense's hand. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. There's the triple. The rebound by Outlaw. Orlando trails by 21. Here's Armstrong. Off target from outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Stackhouse. Outside Williams. There's a screen. It's Curry with the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Armstrong passes to Mercer. Pass to Wallace. And the layup is good.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Detroit leading by 21. Now Moore. Stackhouse outside. Here's Crotty. Scoreless thus far. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mercer passes to Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Here's Crotty. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Crotty. Williams sends a screen for Curry. Floats one, and the layup is good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
A challenging stretch here for Orlando. Here's Mercer, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And the free throw line rebound was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And Orlando making a change here. Atkins checked in. Back to Moore. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Curry.
Magic foul. Foul outline. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Stackhouse. He's got 15. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Mercer covered by Stackhouse. Shot clock at 6. Mercer passes to Wallace. Here's Atkins. The three-pointer, no good. So it's Detroit now.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Mercer passes to Atkins. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Moore with the steal. Here's Crotty. The Pistons working the ball around now. And Moore kicks to Stackhouse. Over Amici. Atkins grabs the miss. Well, Orlando shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Rebound by Williams. And for the Pistons, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Out to the right wing. Pass to Outlaw. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams. And Stackhouse throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Can they get it? And it's good on the way up. He's got 6.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
Here's Crotty. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so is Detroit, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, you look at Jerry Stackhouse, he's been playing really well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Morris checked in for the Pistons. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Armstrong. Off target with his three. And, well, Detroit shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And the basket by Hill.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And he makes that one. He's got 8.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Armstrong, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general, and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
For Orlando, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Magic shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Pass to Wallace. With the teardrop, and Stackhouse pulls it down. Now the Pistons with it, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Crotty, the pass to Leitner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here's Armstrong. He's got 7. And yes, it's good. Armstrong's got 4 this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
To the inside. Hill. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. 14 points for Hill.
Inside, Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Armstrong. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, sinks the three-pointer. Armstrong's got 12.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Detroit leading by 23. Leitner the pass to Crotty. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leitner. And it's good for 2.
A real force inside. Leitner able to finish through contact here.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Inside, here's Wallace. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
The Magic have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Mills is checked in. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Crotty. He's got 5. Moore outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outlaw with it. Nothing on the board. To the middle. And it's sent back by Hill. And they're able to recover. It's stolen by Hill. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Leitner's checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 23. To the paint. The second effort. And he sinks the layup. Leitner's got 4 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Crotty. He's covered by Armstrong. Wallace against Stackhouse. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Bushler's checked in for Jerry Stackhouse. The Magic making a switch here. Good ball movement here by the Magic. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Crotty. He has 5. Pass to Hill. Over Garrity. Hill, no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
Wow. The athleticism he showed right there, that is much harder than he made it look.
This was his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Pistons leading by 22. Here's Crotty. Pass to Hill. And Garrity pulls it down. Garrity's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Armstrong. He's got 12. Lets it go from 14. Hill pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Magic shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Detroit leading by 20. Here's Crotty. 5 points in the game. Mills looking it over. Can't connect from short range. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Garrity, good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
They set the pick. Bounce pass from Hill.
A good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Orlando trails by 20. Now Armstrong. He's got 12. Six on the shot clock. And there's the drive. It's good. 16 points for him.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
Montrose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Detroit, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Down low. Garrity, good. Garrity's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now here's Brown. To the wing on the left. They set the pick to the paint. Picked off in midair. Mercer passes to Atkins. Pass to Doliak. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pistons. 16-point lead. Outside Williams. Mills with it.
2 minutes.
Williams passes to Bushler. Mills dishes to Williams. Here's Bushler. That three off the mark. Orlando trails by 16. Here's Mercer. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
1:37 left to play in the third. Here's Bushler. Still yet to score. Pass to Brown. Trying to end the drought. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Pistons lead by 16. Well, Orlando shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Mercer. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And operating out of that two-man game, he finds some space and calls his own number.
And here is Brown. Pass to Bushler. 46 seconds left in the third. Back to Brown. Fires the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Garrity's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mercer. Rebound, Detroit. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Montrose. And it's blocked. Mercer passes to Atkins. Here is Outlaw. Williams with the defensive effort. And so is Detroit with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pass to Mills. Williams a screen. Driving to the basket. And good that time.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Armstrong with it. They set the pick. He gets it in there. Armstrong's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Crotty. Pass to Mills. It's hauled in by the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Maggette the pass to Armstrong. Atkins with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Pistons shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Mills. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Terry Mills. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Orlando trails by 13. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Crotty. Williams, a screen on Maggette. Crotty, the pass to Bushler. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Orlando, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And here's Armstrong. They set the screen inside. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Detroit making a switch here. Leitner's checked in, and a switch here also for Orlando. Outlaws checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Bushler on the wing, Williams. Here's Bushler. 5 to shoot. Now Williams. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Now Armstrong.
Detroit foul. Jerome Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garrity. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Garrity. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. Outlaw kicks to Armstrong. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Pistons leading by 11. Williams attacking. Stolen. And here they come. Goliak with the bucket.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Crotty to the left side wing. Bushler, the pass to Williams. Chalk up 2 there.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Orlando trails by 11. Now, here is Maggette. Fires it up. The wing jumper off target.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A baseline J. The shot by Williams, no good. Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Basket counts. Armstrong's got 11 in the second half.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Mills. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And he takes that one up and powers it. Through.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Pistons leading by 7. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Bushler. Hill left side. There's the pick. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Armstrong passes to Mercer. Amici. Again, the Magic score.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Here's Stackhouse. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Armstrong. No good from outside. And, well, Detroit shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Hill. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Hill. Orlando trails by 9. Mercer covered by Stackhouse. Mercer passes to Armstrong. Knocks down the 3-ball. Armstrong's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And it's Hill with the jam.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Well, Orlando shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Mercer. No good from 11 feet. Detroit leading by 8. Stackhouse with it. Pass to Leitner. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Armstrong. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Armstrong's got 18 points now here in the second half. Stackhouse outside. And he makes good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Got to do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Here's Mercer. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, Leighton. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing. Orlando trails by 8. Here's Armstrong. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Free throw no good for Armstrong. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Stackhouse, good.
And Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real score. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
Armstrong passes to Mercer. Six to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stackhouse, the pass to Leitner. The kick out to Williams. It's Hill on the wing. Here's the screen. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. And that one's good. Leitner. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
And almost 7 feet tall. Leitner, one of the better shooters for a big man.
And here's Armstrong. And it's sent back by Hill. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Armstrong against Stackhouse. Wallace misses. And so Hill will bring it up for the Pistons. 11-point game. Pass to Leitner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Here's Crotty. On the wing, Williams. Wallace covering. Here's Leitner. Again, the Pistons good for 2. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Now Armstrong. Pass to Outlaw. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Magic.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Crotty. Out to the wing. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in, and Hill throws it down.
You know, Hill can turn it on so quickly. Once he buries a couple of quick shots, then that basket starts to expand.
Orlando trails by 14. Wallace a screen. Down low, here's Amici, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Detroit.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
Leitner misses from close range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The lead now in single digits.
Assist from Darryl Armstrong.
Here's Leitner. And so it's Detroit with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.